and to realize that it is not the situation itself, but it is you. You fear yourself. You fear what your body might do to yourself. You feel as if your body is quite literally attacking itself. Do you know what's really interesting that I have sort of found out, and sort of the things I've been listening to regarding anxiety disorder? A pioneer of anxiety disorder and anxiety recovery, Dr. Claire Weekes, talks about agoraphobia. Now, I want to sort of touch on this subject, guys, because it's very, very important. Because earlier this year, I was struggling to leave my room. And that was only because I wasn't scared of the outside. I wasn't scared of leaving my room, but I was scared of myself. I was scared, will I panic? Will I collapse? What will I do in this situation, as Claire Weekes says? And it is the fear of fear that perpetuates this fear. It is a vicious cycle that we get ourselves in. And Barry McDonough talks about stripping your fear away from fear itself. That is the key to freedom from anxiety. It's incredible how we can actually pinpoint what this is, and to understand that when anxiety rises, which it will at any given moment, and if it will, we can respond to it with utter acceptance. But not just acceptance, but to embrace it. But at the beginning, I think the most important thing to tell people is not to accept or embrace anxiety, but it is to learn to stop resisting it. The resistance of fear perpetuates more fear. And we know that's true, guys, especially when people who have really what's going on. It is a hypersensitive nervous system. Your nervous system is hypersensitized, and so it starts detecting threats that are not even there. And so once you go into a shop, or I don't know, it's so generalized, it doesn't matter anything. It could be a thought, could be a person, could be anything that might trigger these emotions and these feelings and these emotions, that you fear them so much, but you don't actually fear the situation. You fear yourself. This is a massive thing to realize when it comes to anxiety recovery, that you do not fear the situation. You don't fear the doctors. You fear yourself. You fear these intense bodily sensations that rise up because of you going into these situations that are unfamiliar, or because you've had a panic attack there before. And that's understandable when we think about things, different places where we avoid things because we don't want to feel the discomfort or anxiety, because let's be honest, anxiety isn't only just uncomfortable, but sort of gives the illusion that you're in danger, which is really bizarre, because a person with, a person who's rational and can think clearly knows that he or she is not in danger. Even if they're having a panic attack, rationally they know they're not in danger, but they feel the sensation so badly that they feel they have to walk out of, a classroom or a presentation or church or any formal event or meeting. And to realize that it is not the situation itself, but it is you. You fear yourself. You fear what your body might do to yourself. You feel as if your body is quite literally attacking itself. And at the start, it does feel like that. It does feel as if you are literally attacking yourself with these bodily sensations, but you can't control it and you don't know what is causing it. But once you pinpoint that fear comes because it might be a memory, a person, or just a trigger, and once you feel that trigger, you start to panic. And once you strip away that fear from fear, it cuts the fuel off the first fear. Claire Weekes talks about it, the first and second fear. So the first fear is the fear that's triggered, and then the second fear is your fear towards the fear. Now, if you can take away that second fear from the first fear, there's lots of fears here, you can cut the fuel from fear itself and just let it burn out on its own. This is a big deal. This is a real I'm having people look at me. Yeah, no, this is, you know, this is truly the mechanics of anxiety recovery. And to realize that you were not scared of that situation, you were scared of yourself. You know rationally that you're not going to be in danger if you go to that job interview, if you go on that date, if you go to a different you know, meeting or different formal event. They're still looking at me. And stuff. So realize this, guys, and you will find freedom. So guys, I hope this has helped in any way. I haven't uploaded in a good while. I just like to whip out my phone and just make these videos. My intention with these videos, I just hope they can educate people on the subject of anxiety. One of my next videos, guys, probably will be on the danger of misinformation regarding anxiety, because there's so much out there. So us anxiety sufferers and anxiety recover, you know, people who've recovered from anxiety disorder, we need to go out there and actually tell people the right information regarding anxiety. No, it's not coping strategies, it is not false hope, it's practical information. To realize, guys, that this anxiety disorder is a learned response, is a learned behavior. It is to learn that I've still got people after me while you're recording. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, to learn, guys, that anxiety disorder is a learned behavior. It is a behavioral problem, not a mental illness. It's a mental health issue, true, but it is not a mental illness. Nor is it a sign of a mental illness developing. It's a sensitized nervous system that's been overtired for too long, and now your nervous system is detecting threats that are not there. But once you learn to respond to the triggers differently, and how you respond to them is without resistance, it transforms and you move out of the disorder. What an incredible knowledge that we can share to this world with, because it is a massive issue, guys. So guys, on that bombshell, I will see you guys in my next video. God bless and peace out.